halftime of the Deerfield New Trier game. My name is Jack McInerney. My guest at halftime is Chic Cichowski, the legendary coach from New Trier. Chic is starting his 18th season here at New Trier, and he's had a legendary record of 128 wins and 37 losses at New Trier. He's won 9 conference championships here at New Trier, and he's had also a legendary prep and college and pro career. And I'd like Chic to tell us something about his background in football.
We're really going back some, Jack, but my high school career started when I was in high school, Lane Tech in the city. Very proud. I think we had an outstanding program there in those years. Was one of the better football schools in the state at that time, over 5,000 boys. Then from there I went to Indiana. I played football at Indiana I started for 3 years at Indiana. I was a captain my senior year, most valuable player. And I was drafted by the Steelers in '57. 21st draft choice. They don't even have that many draft choices now, but I was one of 3 rookies that happened to make the team that year.
Big bucks, though.
And yeah, I signed for $7,000. That was my contract, $7,000. But I was happy. I thought I was making a lot of money, but I would have played for nothing. And I'm not sure some of the ball players today feel that way, but I was happy to be on a pro football team and a chance to play. I felt I was fortunate to stay with them. I played as a defensive back. With them in '57, I went with the Skins in '58 as a defensive back. And then Jim Finks was a general manager up in Calgary, and he remembered me from Pittsburgh, and they were looking for a quarterback to back up Joe Cap at the time. Joe Cap was fragile. He was having trouble with his knees. So they called me up and asked me if I want to come up there. And at first, I didn't answer his call about 3 or 4 times. Finally, he got a hold of me on the phone.
Were you holding out or what?
No. I just didn't think I wanted to play football in Canada. But he talked to me. He said I'd have a chance to play quarterback again. He told me that I'd be making about almost $4,000 a year more than I was making with the Skins at the time. So I said, heck, I'm going to go up there and give it a shot. And I loved Canada. I had a good time in Canada. In fact, I almost stayed up there. I got to know some people up there, some Canadians. They offered me a job up there. They accepted my family. I almost stayed up there, and at the last minute I decided, no, I better come home. I was home in the off-season, and I had a chance to get the job at New Trier. They offered me the job as assistant football coach, assistant wrestling coach, and I figured I didn't have, at that time, master's degree was important. I didn't have my master's degree, and I figured New Trier would be a pretty good school to get into. So I accepted the job instead of going back to Canada for another year. I was having some problems with my head, though, too. Doctors told me I should think about quitting. So I took the job at New Trier, and I've been there about 25 years. I started off as an assistant sophomore football coach and a assistant freshman wrestling coach. And it hurt my pride. I had played Big Ten football, I had played pro football, and here I was assistant sophomore football coach. But I hung in there a couple years, and things broke, and I got the head job, and I was very fortunate. I've been the head coach there now. This is my 18th year.
Well, you've had great success here at New Trier, Chic, and in a kind of a capsule, if that's at all possible, with such a fantastic career and a great program that you've developed. What do you see these next few years for New Trier? You've had great success, and there's been changes. What do you see for New Trier?
Well, to be very honest with you, I predicted about 8-10 years ago that all the western suburbs would become the stronger schools. And the reason I say that is most of the young people with families are having a hard time finding money enough to buy homes in this area. And most of them are moving out west. Most of the blue-collar people are moving out west. Their population is going up. Our population is going down. Our enrollment is going down. I think we're still going to have some good football players. We just don't have the numbers that we've had in the past. I am not sure. Right now, our program is down. Last year was the first losing season I've ever had since I've been here. I'm not too sure how we're going to end up with this ball game today. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, we certainly have had a great program here in New Trier, and of course with Deerfield, and we're certainly looking forward to this second half with Paul Adams and Chic Cichowski, 2 of the most outstanding coaches in the state of Illinois. And we'll be right back with our stats right after this.